So going back to what they were saying in the conversations, right?
Yeah.
When, and they kind of brought up the Obama thing, like basically we're not racist because, we had a black president.
Yeah.
So I just asked questions, right? Because I want to understand. So instead of making statements and coming at people, my question was, well, isn't he as much white as he is black? And their response was, well, he has chosen his black side to be his domination race. They said, I'm sure he hates his white side like most black people. So even what I said to that was,
this is how white racists think.
No, but here's what I started, right? I was like, okay, so you're speaking for all black people, but so for a fact that all mixed kids hate their white side. So then they asked me, well, am I more, do I speak to more of my black or white side? I guess they thought I was mixed, right? So I told them, no, I'm 100% African American, but the family that I have is mixed. They relate to the black side because when they go out to the world, just like how you view Obama, they're just treated like black. They're not treated like mixed. They're not treated like black or white. They're treated like black. Just like when everyone says America's not racist because we had a black president, they're not saying mixed president, half white, half black. They're just like he's black.
No, that's how white people use to justify their racism.
Yeah.
They have to.
And it's something that's been integrated too.
It's
in their
how
brain.
they deal with their racism.
Yeah.
Huh?
You see how high yellow Mike is? I'm gonna make an example. That nigga is so high yellow. Let me tell you something.
I think you need to be careful because you don't want to talk about your spiritual journey out here.
Let me tell you, my spiritual journey, I
know it's your spiritual journey. I just think you need to...
All right, let's stay on topic.
It's funny hearing those comments, though, because it sounds like somebody... When I
Oh, no, we got you, Ray. Hold on. Let Ray finish his start, and then we're going to throw it to you.
It's going to be real quick. When I hear those comments, those replies, when you're asking those questions, trying to pick their brain, trying to see where their mind is at, it sounds like something that's been integrated in their mind, like beaten into their mind by their parents.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, that's my whole point. Like, we have to start, like, preaching to people's minds, like, more equality stuff and like, hearing people's ideas and people's thought process and not just coming with facts and telling somebody, shut up.
Exactly. We got to listen.
Like, that's not...
But here's the thing. See, the thing with that is that there's different levels of racism.
Right.
You have to, like, they don't think they're being racist, but they are. Yeah. That's the problem.
But that's something that they've been taught.
But that's the part of listening, right? So we don't subconsciously do things. So Raven, we got 1 more minute on this topic. Close this topic off, sir.
Okay, cool. So I want to address all things, everything that we have been saying in this, what we've been discussing has been so unproductive, and I'm gonna tell you why. We're talking about they. We don't know who they is. Second of all, when I was talking about complexion, I could look at you, Kata. I could look at that high yellow nigga, the world, that skinny nigga Rafe, and let me tell you something. None of you like your descendants. There was somebody who fucked there was a white man in your lineage that you got. First of all, I am Puerto Rican. All right. Puerto Ricans are consistent of Spaniards. They're considered Spaniards. Spaniards are Caucasian. I do have Caucasian in my blood. I am not ashamed of it. There's nothing wrong with it. The fact that I'm sick of black people demonizing white people and making them feel guilty for something that they're not doing. There are people. First of all, if I was white, I'm not gonna apologize to you for slavery. It's not. Let me ask you a question, Kwame. How many plantation fields have you worked on? The world. How many plantation fields have you worked on?
Plantation.
How many whips have you had on your back?
No. So the black people right now, we're dealing with the systems and the reactions of the plantations instead of being on the plantations. We're dealing with the fact that we came to a country, these laws weren't made for us, and then we're saying that everything's equality.
They're still not.
But the thing has to be addressed, and it's not about demonizing nothing. And that's why even with the Facebook group, what I did was I asked them questions. Well, isn't he as much black as white? They said, we have a black president, we're not racist. Part of the thing is, y'all not even acknowledging he's one of y'all, he's one of us. We're together. So that's part of the issue right there. Obama is not a white and black president to everyone. He's not a person, he's not a president. He's the black man that was president. He's the black man that was president.
Right. But guess what? When black people felt Obama did nothing for black people. Right?
Yes.
So then white people don't like him because he thinks that he was all right. It's all about black. Black people say he didn't do anything.
No. Hold on. So we're not going to say he did nothing, but I would think that the public consensus is that he didn't do this huge thing that the white president has done for black people specifically.
Right. And people are
and the racism continues.
People are rebuttaling with facts. And then not hearing the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
That's what I don't
we
like.
do got to close up on this topic. I do want to give you at least like 30 seconds, Raven, to just kind of come back to what was just said. Then we're going to move on from this.
Yes. I do want to recap. When I was saying, no, demonizing and stuff like that, first of all, the pity party for black people, I don't feel bad for nobody. The simple fact that I have 3 master's degrees, okay? I have 5 degrees in total. I was special education. I told somebody, and it was at an industry party for producers that work at Gotham. And he started crying because God put on my heart. He said, I just came out of nowhere, and I never said this in my life. I'm not intimidated by anybody's white skin. The reason why I had said that was because that was the energy he was projecting. And you know what happened? He started crying. The second thing that I want to touch on, when we talk about them or they, I don't know who them and they are. So if we're going to talk about it, I don't know who them and they are.
The
doesn't.
People that are
Okay,
racist.
but guess what?
Racist.
We're being... Okay, so, and let me tell you something. How productive has this conversation, not only on this podcast, but prior to this? We could talk about racists all day long. I personally would feel, and I'm going to say this live on air, you could be as racist or as ignorant as you want to be, just as long as you're not hurting people.
But the problem is that the racism is costing lives.
Let me finish.
It's costing
if
lives.
You want to go...
It's costing lives. Don't you see
Can
that?
I finish what I'm saying?
This racism that you are so blatantly ignoring is costing black men their lives. How do you
so like I
explain
was
that?
saying, because I was actually not done what I was saying.
Let's hear it.
Can you listen before you speak?
Let's hear it.
Okay, so like I said, you could be as racist and as ignorant, just like there's different sectors, and when it comes to religion, right? You could believe whatever you want, just as long as you're not using it to hurt people. When I was before I was on, and I was doing my addictions, I stayed away from people, and I hurt me. I didn't go out there and say, I'm going to destroy this person's life. I stayed away, and Kata knows, I stayed away from everybody. And I hurt me, but I didn't hurt other people. Now, my thing is...
You're saying that they can think and do whatever they want as long as they don't use it to hurt somebody. But that is used to hurt people.
Another thing.
Racism is used to, wait a minute. Racism is used to hurt people and suppress people.
Another thing.
So how you can't ignore it?
But let me ask you a question. You're talking about okay. So let me tell you something. I'm the leprechaun that's gonna magically let everything disappear. Let's do it right now. The world, poof. What is the answer to end racism?
There is no answer. The answer
There is
is
an answer. You know what?
Here's the answer.
There
Here's the
is-
answer. Here's the answer, guys.
is, let me finish. Let's finish my last statement, and I'm done.
one of the reasons that
It
there's no
starts-
answer is because you
it
said
starts-
Wait, just let him finish, and then we'll together. Let him finish.
It's like you guys have to let me speak because I let you guys speak, and this is the issue. When it comes to, like I said, you could believe whatever you want as long as you're not hurting people. You just said they, them, this, that, and the third, and for me, it sounds just as ignorant as somebody saying F niggas. Because you're saying F white people. You know
All right,
that.
so guys,
All
right, guys, we do gotta close up this topic. So guys, we stayed on this topic a
I
little
have
bit.
one last statement that I'm
We
about
gotta
to
drop
finish.
it, bro.
Can I
We got
finish it?
30 seconds. Come on. Let's do it. I know. Come on, we gotta.
So all right, forget it. I'll do it on another podcast. Let's go. Go to the next one.
Got you. So we do got to move on for that. That's something passionate. That's something that we could keep going about in the comments.
No, I had one last thing, and I was gonna end it. But all I was gonna say is we cannot sit there and label people white, black. We are a man. You are a woman. We are a person. That's where it starts. We're not talking about the ending. The end, to get to the we have to start to the beginning before we get to the end. And our issue, and I'm going to end it like this: we cannot talk about ending if we're still labeling the white man as demonized, or Trump this, that, and third. Because I met a lot of the people that believe in Trump.
All right. Nah, so look, all right.
You did say about white. You said white people, and well, that's the top. That was the topic. If you weren't paying attention, we'll talk about how Obama was, or whoever was on Twitter. They said the black and the white.
Yeah, we're talking racist people, not white people in general. We're talking about the racism thought, right? That because there was a black president, that racism is cured. So not white people, but just racist. Yeah.
But the world was saying them and this. Who's them?
The racist people.
Racist people.
The people that are racist.
And I said that.
That have been taught racism.
But no,
okay.
So but look, so we do got to get off this. I know this is passionate. We are gonna come back to it. I agree with like both points of what you're saying.
Right.
The answer is simple and plain. It's not denying that there's races and people with different colors and pretending like we're colorblind. We gotta honestly, like people with disabilities, whoever needs the most help, everyone rally up and help them. That's what you do. Life isn't fair. Everyone doesn't have the same advantage. If they don't have the advantage, rally up, help that group. Whoever needs the group at that time, help them. That's how we solve it. Moving on.
They all go crazy when I come in with that super flow. They say I'm super. They say I'm super. They all go crazy when I come in with that super flow. They say I'm super. They say I'm super. I just get right to the bag. My haters are mad, yeah. But all of my haters in check, they show respect, yeah. I just get right to the bag. The haters are mad, yeah. All of my haters in check, they show respect.
Oh yeah, nobody else.